Hey gang, how you doing? It's me again, Fast Freddy, welcoming you to another weekly episode of Daily Richards, the Madman's Crab Bubbles Super Sideshow. Hope you enjoy this week's segment.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, you moron.
You talking to me? You talking to me? Okay.
I got some big ziti if you boys want each other.
You talking to me?
You want a piece of me, Bobby D?
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the Crab Bubbles Super Sideshow. The sideshow that almost wasn't once again this week. Had a small glitch in the power mode. Come in, there's room for all. Step into the dead center of the room. Glad everybody's here on this Friday on the Crab Bubbles Super Sideshow. We got a big show once again this week. We're going to have a band from Central Florida, a buddy of mine that I've known for going on 40 years, Bubba and his wife Kat and the BadKitty Band. We're going to have a rave and rant with Matt Santos, and also a ghost talk with Katie from Kingman, Arizona. Some music videos and some other funny business. So I thought tonight we would just get into the night and we would just start off with a little music from Central Florida, and my buddy that has his band, that's the BadKitty Band, and they're from Inverness, Florida, and I think you're going to enjoy. Let's give them a round of applause for the BadKitty Band, Bubba and Kat, Central Florida's finest.
Hurry, hurry, step this way, the strangest sight on the island. These are the secrets of the night.
Down hard on me. Hey, this is Bubba.
I'm Kat.
And we're the BadKitty Band from Central Florida. And we'd like to thank Dale Richards for inviting us to be on his show.
We are so excited to be on the Crab Bubbles Super Sideshow. We're working hard here in our studio in Inverness so we can do it right.
So hang around with us for a little bit and check out our band. We appreciate it. Hey, Dale, peace, bro.
Crab Bubble Super Sideshow, brought to you by EldoradoEmporium.com. Find your treasure. That was Bubba and Kat, the BadKitty Band from Florida. When the pandemic ain't going, you can catch them all over, and they like to play. They got a list about this long plus 10 feet. They play all over. Good friends and lifelong friends, actually. So, that was an original song, actually, that Bubba wrote. That was called I Like the Girls, and that was one of his original compositions right here on the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow. I thought maybe we'd go watch a vintage Crab Bubbles video. It's not that vintage, maybe a couple years, but it was one that me and my friend from Chicago, Ron Romero, he played bass on it, and it's Paul Revere and the Raiders cover, tribute, actually off this 1967 album, a little song called Louise. This is an original album, by the way. But he recorded the bass, and Crab Bubbles and me did the rest, and I hope you enjoy it. I think you will. Let's take a check-in with Louise.
Coming from Reno with the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow with Dale E. Richards, baby.
The Crab Bubble Super Sideshow, brought to you by EldoradoEmporium.com. Find your treasure. Well, that was Louise by Paul Revere and the Raiders, but it was also by Crab Bubbles, featuring Ron Romero from Chicago. He's going to be a guest on a future show, I hope, and I think that'll be cool to talk to him. He was in the video a couple times playing the bass. You probably recognize him if you know him, but if you don't know him, you don't know who the hell he was. Doesn't even matter, but it was cool. My next guest on the Super Sideshow this week is Katie from Kingman, Arizona. She's going to be doing her ghost talk, and she's going to be telling you about some of the things that went on in this spooky like theater up there in Kingman, Arizona, the Old West. So let's check in with her. Let's go on out to the sideshow tent. Oh, it's over there actually, up there. Who knows? Let's go over there and see if there's room for a couple more of us to sit, and we'll talk to Katie from Kingman. That's Katie from Kingman, Arizona, USA.
Looker, watch the pretty light. Looker, see the funny mirror. Watch the world twist and bend and slide out of shape. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a star by the tail. Take a trip to the moon. Looker.
Hey everybody, this is Katie, and I'm on the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow with Dale Lee Richards. Party on, Dale! Hi everybody, I'm Katie, and I am a ghost investigator in Kingman, Arizona. So we're just going to talk a little bit about ghosts and hauntings in Kingman, and particularly at the Old State Theater in downtown Kingman. Now this theater is under renovation. It is being renovated by a local community theater group called Beale Street Theater. That's a lot of theaters. Renovations are ongoing. It is still in pretty sad shape, but the money is coming in, so we hope to have it done by a year or 2 or 3. So anyway, I've been allowed to investigate there, and I've got a couple of things I want to share with you. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these are going to be kind of strange. Just hang on here a minute. This one struck me as very strange indeed. Let's see if we can get that one closed up. Now, I hope you could hear that. That was sitting in the theater. It was on a spirit box, which is just simply a radio that's been reprogrammed to scan the frequencies very quickly so that you can't record entire phrases. You can only record bits and bits and bits and bits, and it puts it together and makes a voice. Now, in this case, in my opinion, this spirit is not very happy. And the voice is saying, "This fucking death." Pardon my French. So let's go on and see what else we got from the Old State Theater. This one might be, it's also kind of nervous, a little nervous here for me. Listen carefully.
So what are you doing?
All right, now this one I'm going to play again, just so that you get another shot at it. So it's hard to hear. The male voice you hear initially is an investigator named Dave, and then you hear me. But there's something else in there too. So let me turn us around. Let me hold this up here, and we'll give it another shot.
So what are you doing?
Okay, now I will tell you that came in really softly on the initial recording, and I filtered it to bring out this voice. It's a man saying, "Afraid of you." Maybe it is, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But there's no reason to fear us. And one last one. This one's kind of different. Can you hear me, ma'am? This is a voice that was recorded on an app called Necrophonic, and it's one that I'm evaluating. I'm thinking that it does have a few Easter eggs in it, that is programmed responses that shouldn't be there. It's supposed to be creating a voice out of bits and bits of sound pieces, just like a spirit box. But this one came through pretty clear, and I'll do it one more time. I'll play it again. Can you hear me, ma'am? I could hear you. I don't know if you're real. So, one thing that we do in Kingman is called a historic ghost walk, and we do that every fall, provided that we're allowed to leave our homes. We are still planning on it for this fall. So if you're interested in learning about the ghosts of downtown Kingman, we use a lot of the investigation material that I've come up with there. And we also come up with a few Easter eggs of our own. So you have to just figure out which one is which. It's usually held in October. I would recommend that you go to bealestreettheater.com, BealeStreet theater.com, and sign up for a mailing list. That way you'll get notified when we have events coming up, like we will have. Hopefully we'll be able to produce The Sound of Music this summer, and then in the fall we'll do The Sound of Ghosts. So I hope that you guys check it out, and come and visit Kingman. We got a lot going on here now. When they let us out of our cages, that is, we'll have a lot going on. Hey, everybody have a great day, and I hope that this video worked. So talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Oh, hello. That was a little bit scary. It's Ghost Things to Ghost Talk with Katie up there in Kingman. She's going to be on another segment with us, I'm sure. So if you're ever up in Kingman, Arizona, go on out there and look up some spirits. Maybe you'll see Katie out there with her magic talking box, her thing from the other side. You know, I got a lot of weird stuff here in the Museum of Oddities and Treasures, and you can find your treasure at my shop, www.eldoradoemporium.com. All kinds of cool things there for you to check out. I'd appreciate any business you could throw away, and with every order, as always, you get a free mask handmade by Chia. So I think you should check out eldoradoemporium.com. So, that's our main sponsor. We've been looking for other sponsors, and I think I found one. He still hasn't paid for his spot, but we're going to run his ad anyways. Seems like an okay guy. I guess I could trust him. Who knows? You see what you think.
Hi out there, this is Dickie Inya for Dickie Inya's Wagon Wheel Corral Ranch Motor Court and State Pit. We got some fine vehicles today. This is our feature vehicle today. It's a RV. It's a sleeper, It's a good deal, and I think every one of you should check it out if you're looking for an RV for this summertime. Sleeps up to 8 people. 12 if you include the cargo area. Here's your sleeping quarters. So that you can go about any place you want to go out here in the West. Let's take a look at this beauty and see what she's got to offer. This here is a nice vehicle. It ain't got a lot of miles on it, because I can guarantee you it ain't been drove a whole hell of a lot. Nice bare tires, got good ones. Let's take a look on the inside, some of the features of this beauty. Customized seat and headliner's been all took good care of, and it's got a genuine naugahyde seat wheel cover, and a component stereo, and got the wires down there so you can run it out, and it's got GPS. You want to know where you're going, you just get this out here and it'll tell you any place you want to go. We've got a lot of miles left on this bitch. This entertainment premium package has what they call the entertainment console, Right here you can put your peanuts or candies or what have you. Got a cigarette lighter if you smoke. And after the party's over, you can clean it up with this genuine, this dustpan that you can surely clean up any mess that you might have. This is got the climate control right here. Get your heat, your cooler, keep everybody comfy. And right in here's got your, well, there's a sack of, looks like a sack of something. A California vehicle. Now this vehicle has what they call an adjustable wind grill. This wind grill here will adjust, depends on the speed you see of where you're going, and it makes for driving pleasure. It's a good one right here. It's always, that ain't nothing to worry about. That's only natural. Now this windshield's what they call a air vented windshield. You see, it's got a couple little air vents built right into the thing there, and you got good wipers. But you'll never go wrong with this beauty. Now your cargo area is right back here. Comes with a spare tire, a little bit of cargo, and you can make yourself a nice hot tub if you just line it with some plastic. And people's gonna really have a good time if you just take a look at this beauty out here on the lot. So don't forget, for all your motor vehicle needs, come on down to Dickie Inya's Motor Corral Court and State Pit, right on the junction, right on the corner, and right on the price. These fine vehicles are available 7 days a week. So come on down. You don't know the deal you're going to get till you got a little Dickie Inya deal of the day. Crab Bubba Super Sideshow, brought to you by ElDoradoEmporium.com. Find your treasure. I'm not sure about Dickie Inya. Does got some nice vehicles, though. I wouldn't mind having that RV. Sleeps quite a few people. Looks like it's in good shape. I'm sure he has low down payments. But moving right along, my friends, on this pandemic palooza Friday night here on the Crab Bubble Super Side Show, we're going to check in with my friend Matt Santos. And he has got a rave and rant he wants to talk to you about. He's always got something interesting to say, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy what he's got to say here. So listen up, listen good. Here's Matt.
Okay, I'm in my bunker. We're in the middle of this COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine 2020, where we are all hunkering down in our homes, getting entertained by guys like Daley Richards and the Crab Bubble Super Side Show. You put down some good stuff. I spent about the last hour watching some of these. I touched my face. We're not supposed to touch our faces. We're not supposed to cough or sneeze. We're not supposed to be around people. I'm doing everything wrong. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. But what I have done is I've spent the last hour or so watching Daley Richards and the Super Side Show, Crab Bubble Super Side Show. Some funny stuff on there. Now, oddly enough, before the last weekend, before all this stuff went down in our area of Arizona, Yavapai County, I spent the last night not only with your host, Daley Richards, but with Freddy Lombardo, Fast Freddy of the Tone Kings. Three of us, my buddy Bill Monroe from KQNA, KDDL, KPPV, Arizona Hometown Radio Group, radio family here in Prescott, along with Matt Hinshaw of the Bergamini Group Realtors, and myself, the three of us, Bill, Matt, and Matt, went to go see the Tone Kings play live because Bill Monroe and I got a chance to do some stand-up comedy during one of their intermissions. Then when we left that place, we went to go see Dale Lee and Truly Reckless. And then 2 days later, we were told not to leave the house. Now, I have not been a very good quarantinist, I like that. Because of the nature of my work, I work in media. I work as an information officer for various groups and various entities, including the town of Chino Valley. So as all this stuff was going on, the need to get information out to the public in the way of radio broadcasts, videos, podcasts, press releases, and everything has kind of kept me running around. So I've been doing as much as I can to keep safe. Let me pull these off. I don't like those. To keep myself safe, as well as get information out to people. So I've kind of had a chance to see from the inside how a lot of this stuff is working out. Do it digitally, and if you're so inclined, milehighshow.com, support the show, has a little Venmo link there, and you can help us because we're still doing podcasts. milehighshow.com, full of archives, including my show with Dale Lee Richards of Truly Reckless and the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow, and Freddy Lombardo, past guest of this show. He's been on my podcast. We do a lot of interviews. We're doing some phone interviews now. Oh, and we're planning, once we get back to normal, we got a couple of live shows, live in front of an audience shows. Jot this down. info@milehighshow.com. info@milehighshow.com, or milehighshow.com, and just use that contact us page. Send me what you guys are doing to keep yourselves busy, to keep your sanity. What are you doing to help you and your family and your kids especially stay as normal as possible during this time? What are you doing to work those mental and creative and emotional muscles? I want to know, because we're going to do some quarantine phone-in interviews. So if you'd like to be on the show, on the Mile High Show, shoot me an email, and we will we'll call you up and do a podcast over the phone. And when we come back to normal, we're going to do a live audience show where I'm going to interview some folks and find out how you got through this. The second show we have coming up is probably, it'll be a little more involved. It's going to be a live concert and comedy show as a fundraiser for those who were adversely financially impacted by the coronavirus outbreak. That is the musicians, the guys like Dale Lee, Sky Conwell, Darren Mahoney, Garrick Rawlings, Kaylina Martin, Dan Seaman, all those who normally make their living by performing live or working in those venues that have live entertainment, as well as the bartenders, servers, cooks, bus people, waiters and wait staff, waitresses, those folks who have really taken a hit with this outbreak and this quarantine. We're going to do a fundraiser for them. Now, we're not setting up a nonprofit or anything. We're going to partner with one of the existing ones. That way, there's less cost involved on the setup, and the money, the funds raised, will immediately go to help those that need it. But it's going to be a blowout of a show. We're in the process of setting it up now, so follow milehighshow.com, and probably even more than that, at milehighshow.com. In the upper corner, there's links to our social media, our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, specifically Facebook. Follow those for more information, because we got some good things in the works. You're already watching him. You're already following Dale Lee. But if anybody's watching this clip that isn't a fan of Dale Lee, become one. Become a fan of Dale Lee. The guy is not only a great musician, he is hilarious. He puts together some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen. Some of his posts. Dale, I was going to remember it and I forgot. Support him with the El Dorado Emporium. ElDoradoEmporium.com. Buy some of his merch. I can't wait to see that robot in person. We talked about it before on the podcast. I need to see it in person once we get back to normal. MileHighShow.com. MSP for my photo business on Facebook. M. Santos Photographer. What else? Stay healthy. Have fun. Be nice to each other. Be polite. Don't be a jerk.
Thank you, Matt, for that chat. Also, El Dorado Emporium, you know the spiel. Anyways, I thought maybe we would check in out there with my friends out there in the video vault and watch a Crab Bubbles video, a song I wrote called Blast Off. And I think you'll probably like this. Let's dig it out of the vault. Let's go now.
Hello, I'm Jeff Bing from the Netherlands, and I'm on the Crab Bubbles Super Sideshow with Dale Lee Richards.
There's a place that's so hard to find.
And that was a song that I wrote with Crab Bubbles called Blast Off. It's kind of a trippy one, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed it. You know, friends, the old sideshow's got to pack up for another week. We've sure had a lot of fun, haven't we? It's better than injecting bleach into your system. But, you know, I really truly appreciate each and every one of you tuning into the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow right here. I just dropped my script, but I don't need no script. I'm a professional. I'm all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, I'm there. Oh, here I am. What? There I am right there. But we'll be back next Friday, 7 p.m., pending no glitches from the router from hell. Must have been some spooks from Kingman got into it. But thank you so much for tuning in this week to another episode of the Crab Bubble Super Sideshow. I'm Dale Lee Richards, and I will be back, and we'll do it all again next Friday night. Stay safe, wash your hands, be nice to everybody, and please eat lots more food. Peace.
This has been a Filmways presentation, darling.